I'm in for some strange tale.
I always thought Kunlun had a city on the mountain. Shame Kang didn't bring that.
Giant fireball, so it'd melt all this snow. Of course, then we'd have to enjoy
That carnivorous plant near the Nova Corps.
I'll show them! I'll show them all!
Come on, Guardians.
You look like some, and you're silenced, so that this is totally gonna work. Or my name isn't TBD.
You've got bad guys causing trouble nearby. Ugh, they make me so mad.
Did you ever find out what all that commotion was over in Xandar? Sounded pretty wild.
Shame about the museum shutting down. But after that business with those spike monsters getting in, I guess they didn't really have much of a choice.
Did you hear? There was some kind of incident over in Sakaar, in the museum, I think. Don't know what happened, but whatever it was, everyone's now way too scared to go near the place. I keep getting parking tickets, but honestly, you'd think that to make some sort of profit from people parking.
Play some Hexagon Blitz in my break. Just a little bit.
Tampering with a gang surveillance tool.
Big skull in the sky. Didn't a wise old fella say that that was an ill omen?
So then he says, nobody talks to Taserface that way, and oh boy, you should have seen us crying. I was crying laughing. So good. So good. We did have to skedaddle pretty quick after that, though.
That carnivorous.
All right! Get out there and see what these loot. So what did you find out? Guess there could be something to that.
Has, anyone seen the Queen lately?
Think you might have something there. So, as that...
Interesting. I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti.
Please, no epic battles today.
I think I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my break. Just a little bit, though. If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost in the Hexagons, the boss can blitz me.
Make room.
That carnivorous plant near the Novacore building seems a little...
Kang spies with his...
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good, considering the place was shot to bits, stomped all over by a Celestial, then ripped up.
Providing the refreshments for Quill, as you can imagine, the...
I don't want...
Wonderful. Remember, Quill is a Terran, so you might want to try and find some of that junk food young people seem to be so fond of. Chronopolis is full of food, but not all of it could be considered party food. I want you to really consider how much fun each food item will bring to the event before bringing it to me.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy?
Hexagon Blitz.
I want to go home.
The only Hexagon-based game you need this year.
I think I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my break. Just a little bit, though. If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost in the Hexagon, boss is gonna blitz me.
Oh, everything I need in this town is either just...
Bad stuff happening. Dead ahead. Is it Kang? Whoever it is, we can't let them get away with it.
Where am I going? I feel like I'm just walking in circles. I should make a note of my path in the future. Maybe not about that. Wait, where was I going?
Has, anyone seen the Queen lately?
Kang surveillance drones operate in this area to ensure all citizens are living up to the expectations of our glorious leader, Kang.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to see him. I'd say Xandar's actually...
You. I have need of your services.
Those Asgardians next door are really impressive. The way they dress in those accents.
That carnivorous plant near the Novacore building seems a little dangerous.
Chronopolis is full of food, but not all of it could be well, I can on behalf of the Nova...
Dignified. I'm in. Yay!
I wonder if that Lemurian...
Hey, you didn't think you could be that helpful and not unlock a new Gwenpool mission, did you? Go check out that bad boy.
This is quite the conundrum.
Oh, when I get my hands on him. Ooh. When I find the rock brain that left my ain't nobody. Smart choice. All right, time to hunt down those thieving bandits and reclaim my booty.
I know it's wrong, but this is quite the conundrum.
Hi! I'd recognize that smell anywhere. That's the sweet smell of swag, mixed with the not-so-sweet stench of swag swipers. There they are! Get them! Don't forget to grab all that loot they dropped. We ain't done till we got every last piece.
He was super rude to us.
Can someone do something about those?
You get it all, then move out.
Kang spies with his digital eye something beginning with C. It's Chronopolis.
I think I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my break. Just a little bit, though. If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost in the Hexagons, the boss is gonna blitz me.
More of them thieves dead ahead. Time to take back what they stole. That's definitely my booty tumbling out of their pockets. Don't see any more of my treasure here. Let's keep on looking.
How could he just leave like that?
Right.
I
Okay,
wasn't
the
being
fences are
unreasonable.
down. The Guardians are finally gonna teach that no-good buckethead a lesson. I was thinking I'd take a trip to Egypt soon. I bet the kids would love making sand castles. And I...
Well, looky what we got here. So kind of you boys to hold on to my treasure for me, but let me take it off your hands. Did you grab all the gold? Ain't no good to me sitting in the dust, kid. All right. Hopefully...
Interesting specimen. Shame, I probably got about 1 million of these at home.
Must remember to buy cake.
This is quite the conundrum.
Sisters. Can't live with them. End of story. My sister and I have a What I... Apparently, the Avengers have a facility for assembling life forms to an exact specification. I would probably start there if I were you.
Today,
event taking place in your area if you aren't too busy.
That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past me.
Okay. Visit, live, destroy. Ron, play the York Pirate Empire. Go!
I'm just surprised that shuttle thing.
Come on, Guardian.
Tampering with a Kang surveillance drone is a
The image beside. What are you doing? What? You couldn't be. Surely this is some kind of trick. Fine, I'll humor you. Wow, a sister for me? We should engage in bonding activities such as fighting side by side and... Actually, I could really go for some action right about now. Come, new sister, let us seek out some enemies to fight together! Permit me to ask you some questions to aid in our bonding, sister. What style of hair do you think would look cute on me? If I had hair, I mean.
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
I was thinking I'd take a trip to Egypt soon. I bet the kids would love making sand castles. And I've heard the weather is pretty...
Come, new sister. I will teach you much about combat. You lose as often as I do, you start to pick up a few tricks. Yes, sister, that's it! Reduce them all to studs! Can someone do something about... Take that, Dad! Take that, Gamora! Oh, sorry, bad habit.
He was super...
You're better company than Ronan, at least!
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good. Considering the place was shot to bits, stomped all over by a Celestial, then ripped up and dropped into some kind of crazy...
Huh, I guess there is something to this cooperation thing. Come, sister, let us seek out some more morally dubious opponents.
Citizens are warned not to approach the Kang surveillance drone.
Ugh. Can someone do something about those awful Kang announcements? Listening to the guy who destroyed our home, prattle on all day, is not my idea of a good time.
You think you can hurt me? I'm at least 70% so. Tell me, what is your favorite? Stop wasting your time. Aim for their shins! Did you try the latest magazine quiz? Apparently, I'm a Miranda.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already.
Must remember to buy cake.
Kang surveillance drone now approaching. Please move aside.
Strangers are just enemies you haven't met yet.
Pathetic! You are all pathetic!
Is your heart even in this, sister?
What a fantastic day. Sorry, I get...
Well, I can... in the...
All right! Kang's defenses are down! The Guardians are finally gonna teach that no-good bucket lesson.
What can I say except
Mozambique here.
Another crime, and this one's a doozy. Think you can get to it?
Oh.